Hi guys, welcome back to my Bambi Beginners series, where I try to make everything as simplistic as possible for you beginners out there. In the first video, I showed you how to do the pattern and sew two mini fitted skirts out of stretch fabric. One had a separate waistband and the other had a built-in waistband. In the video after that, I showed you how to make a wrap skirt with a ruffle hem detail. In the video after that, I showed you how to make a half and half mini skirt. And in the last video, I showed you how to make this side ruched mini skirt. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make this mini skirt, which is super easy with fake pockets and a drawstring. So I made the green skirt, but when I checked back, the entire footage was out of focus. I kept trying to zoom so I didn't have to when editing, and I didn't realize that this completely messed up my footage. So after having a mental breakdown, I redid it. Different this time because I hate doing two of the same things. The first time I did a regular separate waistband skirt and added the additional stuff. This time I'm going to make it a bit looser all around, especially at the waist. If you haven't watched the first video, then please go and watch it now, as you may miss important tips that I don't go over in this video. So instead of the fitted pattern, we're going to go straight up at the waist and add about an inch on both sides to make it looser. It's literally just a skirt with a separate waistband, and then we just stitch the white stuff on the top. I decided to do the waistband of this a bit bigger than the one on the green skirt. So I got a thicker elastic, which is I think about probably 1¼ inches. It's pretty much just doubling the size of the elastic and then adding seam allowance to the top and the bottom to make the waistband. With the right sides facing, pin the raw edges shut and stitch. Do the same with the elastic. But instead of closing the elastic by putting the edges side by side like I usually do, I instead overlap the edges and top stitch. For the green skirt, I had used a shoelacing that I found and I just chopped it up. But for this burgundy one, I couldn't find any more laces, so I used a brass strap for the fake pockets and then added some white thing I found for the drawstring. I went in from the sides 3 inches plus my seam allowance, and down from the top 4½ plus seam allowance. And then I just drew the curve and pinned the brass strap along that curve. If you want to see a drawstring skirt tutorial and one where you add actual real pockets, you can check out my Sporty skirt tutorial linked in the description below. I'm just doing a top stitch at both edges of the strap. And this is how it looks. We're going to get the back of the skirt and the front of the skirt, and we're going to pin side seams together and stitch it. And this is its stitch. I'm going to turn it inside out. And right here, I'm cutting the waistband bit, the top of the skirt, because it's going upwards. If anything, it should be straight or curved downwards towards the center of the skirt. I put the elastic in the waistband and I attached it to the skirt. That footage was a bit so I didn't want to leave it in here, but this is it done. And then I got the drawstring and I just stitched it to the top of the skirt, and then I was done.